All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put the robot in mechanical 0. All right, we need to do this in case we have to master it. All right, it's gonna be in one of your labs. It's gonna be pretty much the same technique, so we need to be able to go inside the gate on this one. Okay, so as long as we have this closed, we're gonna get a fault now on the teach pendant. See, it says gate open, so safety, nothing's gonna work yet right now, so we gotta close this, because we gotta make sure that we're in the right settings, all right? So for us, we gotta make sure that we are in T1, and the teach pendant has to be on. If those aren't set, all right, the robot's not gonna work when we get inside. All right, now we should be able to control the robot from inside the fence, because we are in sole possession of the teach pendant. So if anything happens and I squeeze the dead man switch, or I let go of it, the robot's gonna cease to function, okay? So as we're gonna walk in here, we're gonna find all the witness marks, all right? So we have our vision system down here, light curtains on, but ineffective right now because we are in here with the teach pendant. This is the one time you can come in here with the teach pendant, as long as you are the only person in here with the robot, and you must have the teach pendant. That's the only way, all right? So we're gonna line up all the witness marks. The first one's already lined up for us, all right? There's 6 that we gotta look at on here. I'm gonna get down here and I'll show you the first one. If you can see it, it's right down in there. So that's X1, all right? So that's lined up, so I don't need to do X1. See, I release it, and we're good. Shift reset clears it. We're gonna turn the speed up. So now I need to line up the second witness mark, okay? So that's why we always do X, Y, Z, yaw, pitch, roll in that order. So I'm gonna go Shift, X, that's not the right one, right? So we're gonna move that back just a little, but Y, so we already did X. So we're gonna shift up the Y, all right? And we are going to align the witness marks. I'm looking at them, but you don't know where they are yet, okay? So I'm gonna get a little bit closer, all right? So they're removed from this one, but those are our witness marks, okay? I'm putting this in mechanical 0, so right there I have to make sure that those marks are properly aligned, all right? So sometimes it takes a little while to find the different witness marks where we are, all right? This one's already pretty close. This is the Z witness mark here, all right? So I can move that just a little bit. And now Z is in mechanical 0. So X, Y, Z are all in mechanical 0. Now, we have to find our other marks, okay? So, got our yaw, okay? So, I'm looking up here for my witness marks to line up. So, in this case, I'm almost pretty good with my alignment. My witness marks are right here, okay? So, next, we have to move pitch here. So we're gonna come around. I already know where the witness marks are, so you'll have to do this when you're going. Do not ever walk under the arm. Walk around the arm when you're doing this, okay? So, if we want to align these witness marks, all right, and your robot's almost always gonna look like this mechanical 0 anyways, so get close. But these witness marks are right here. This is a witness mark. You know, they're normally just kind of scratches. They come from the factory this way. Normally there'll be a little gauge in here that lines up perfectly, but these are missing. Once again, donated robot, but we greatly appreciate it. So we're able to use a Sharpie on ours, okay? So now we have the last piece that we have to manipulate and find the last witness mark, all right? So if I move the wrist around, okay, a little bit. If we go under here, okay, this one's a little bit harder to see. And as I'm up right, here's what I'm looking for. I can see the marks. You may not see them on the camera as good, but that's the witness marks. So now The robot is a mechanical 0. I'm gonna let go of the dead man right now so the robot can't function, just in case, okay? So, robot, this is mechanical 0. What does that mean? That means all axis, X, Y, Z, yaw, pitch, and roll are all at approximately 0 degrees. We wanna get close. This is for mastering it so the robot knows where home is. All right, so this is for our joint system. Okay, so everything, as long as it's mastered and we're within 2 degrees, plus or minus 2 on each axis, we are okay. But this is called mechanical 0. All right, and you guys will all do this in your labs.